Hey, Reverend JJ, back at the Lotus Lounge. So today's full moon. It's a full moon in Pisces. It's September 20th, the harvest moon. And I am also a Pisces. So I thought I would share with you some of what that means. So the full moon in Pisces, it's all about heightening sensitivity and intuition. So during this time, you may find yourself being more psychic, or that might be heightened, and you may have a desire to express your emotions. This is a potent time for healing and spiritual practices such as meditation, divination, dream work. Connecting to its energy, make sure that you set aside some alone time, free of distractions, so you can fully attune to your intuition in the higher realms of consciousness. So some activities that you can do to harness the power of the Pisces full moon. Take a bath, take care of your body, express yourself through art, paint, draw, write poems, or use an art expression that you like. Go swimming, spend time near a body of water, nurture your relationship with the water. The water element supports your feelings and emotions. Meditate to ocean sounds to soothe your mind. Practice self-care or spend quality time with your partner. Treat yourself to a spa day or have a picnic with a person that you love. Use the supportive energy to start or continue a creative project or an artistic endeavor. Utilize healthy release outlets, journaling, reading, watching a movie, meditation. Put an end to unhealthy habits. Use your intuition to navigate through any difficult obstacles. Spend time near the sea. Stay hydrated. Step out of your rational mind and into your feeling space. Let yourself feel extra sensitive, creative, and intuitive. Allow yourself to feel any emotions. Embrace what flows without judgment and let it move through you. Make sure that you are practicing self-care. So this Pisces full moon, it peaks at 7:55 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a karma ending full moon, and it's at 29 degrees, the degree of completion. Pisces represents karma, spirituality, religion, isolation, hospitals, the medicine industry, fear, spiritual trust, faith, clairvoyance, shamans, teachers, gurus, devotional practice, foreign travel, direct contact with God and angels, miracles, and prophetic dreaming. I just love being a Pisces. This full moon in Pisces is a deeply crucial and pivotal time to experience clairvoyant dreams about our future ahead as a collective and having visits by your ancestors. This is a powerful time for clearing and removing karmic soul contracts, dealings, soul agreements, and vows that you've made in past lives and current life. When it comes to old karmic lovers, institutions, the wrong group of spiritual people, trading your integrity for wealth and power, deceptions, groupthink, and past life trauma. this is a time when we and the collective will be transformatively guided by the universe and our ancestors to heal from religious trauma and spiritual traumas that we've experienced in our lives. Healing from the wounds of being spiritually hunted and prosecuted by religious or occult leaders who didn't want our gifts and medicines to shine or to be impactful in order to heal the collective in previous lifetimes. People with violent and malicious agendas who wanted to take control of our earth in the wrong ways and sabotaged our world's healing missions in different lifetimes, healing from the times we've been isolated or outcasted for being too sensitive, too aware when growing up, the times where we've dated people and they gaslighted our intuition, saying that's not true, you're making that up, when it was, in fact, a true intuitive nudge. And this is the time where our ancestors are telling us to heal from the religious and occult trauma, violence and genocides that colonizers practiced, justified, and spiritualized and forced upon earth and our people everywhere. Our ancestors were spiritual leaders before our existence, and they tried until their last breath to fight for freedom, real justice, and spiritual unity. We are their prayers to continue the revolution. Slavery, missionaries, colonialism are different forms of religious trauma. They caused direct removal of our ancestral ways, our authentic spiritual beliefs, and told us that the evil was us and never them. It's a sacred time to break free from the karmic cycle of delusion and colonial Stockholm syndrome that's impacted our thoughts, emotions, nervous systems, minds, and bodies, and really take our power back, spiritually and organized. The full moon in Pisces, it's cathartic in its efforts in forcing you to see where you are letting yourself down, find the lessons, learn them thoroughly, and move forward to heal and reclaim your power. Believe in yourself and live from a place of magic and miracles. You have the power to change your life by awareness and choice. So some crystals that can benefit, and I have my crystals outside charging, and I sage smudged my apartment last night. But some crystals that may benefit: clear quartz to gain clarity, selenite to cleanse your aura, amethyst to enhance your spiritual downloads, rose quartz to boost your self-love in order to let things go, and citrine to get rid of fatigue and uplift spirit. So we also have an equinox happening. So I wanted to share just a little bit of information in regards to that. So we're already receiving the equinox energy, light codes, downloads into the systems. It might feel like pressure in your head, higher temperature within our body, like we're on fire, night sweats, disturbed sleep, emotions coming up from nowhere, the need for crying, feeling tired and hungry or not able to eat anything. We are receiving this energy because it's so powerful that our systems might collapse if we would receive it all at once. This is why the energy influx already started and will continue even after the actual day of the equinox. It feels like everything started with the 99 portal, 99, September 9th portal, and we won't get much time off until the equinox. This is an important upgrade. Rest as much as you can, ground yourself, drink more water, support your physical body. Spend as much time outside as you can, enjoy the sun. Swimming, soaking in the water will do wonders to help your body and release heavy, dense energy. Such a release will also happen after walks in nature or the mountains, carrying crystals with you. Cry if you need to. It will help you release the pressure and the heaviness. So I want to touch on the rainbow body. Also here. But let me just share a little bit more about the full moon, and then I'm going to talk about the rainbow body. So the full moon, September 20th and the 21st, so today and tomorrow. Take the leap of faith. Do it now. Up to the 26th of September, luck is on your side. Go after what you want, but don't forget to find a good balance of work and play. Crown and root, water and earth. Keep an open mind and be ready to step out of your ordinary. Learn a new skill, expand your knowledge, broaden your horizons. The crown chakra is highly active at this time and can leave you feeling ungrounded and nauseated. Focus on your root chakra to strengthen your foundation. Ground and find stability as the water washes over you. Work with the earth element. While this full moon energy is highly focused on water, personally, you need to balance it, or else things will overflow and cause a flood in your life. So a flood of emotion. Water represents emotion. You're being given the wisdom and opportunities you need at this time. Obstacles are being removed. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner calling. So, some themes that are revolving around the full moon in Pisces. Seeking solitude. Intuitive nudges are heightened. In silence, you find power. Looking into the abyss of the unknown, uncovering a deeply buried secret. The tides of change. So the Pisces full moon represents water, the ocean, the tides. The full moon helps us to view things in a different light. So take a moment to pause, reflect, embrace the inner journey that you've been on. Allow yourself to be proud of every step you've taken, everything that you've tried, and release any pent-up guilt, shame, or anguish that's filling your seas of existence with toxicity. The tug of war energy between the Pisces full moon and the sun in Virgo is creating an unavoidable reality check. You will no longer be able to sweep things under the rug or blissfully ignore the truth. This is the cosmic bridge between fantasy and reality. Like icebergs, our visible bodies are only a small part of who we are. This is your time to go deep into your inner abyss and discover the untold stories and mysteries that lie beneath the surface of your outer shell. Honor every drop of emotion that seeps from your heart into your soul. Being vulnerable and acknowledging your deepest wounds can help you find the strength to manifest your greatest desires. Treat this full moon as a detox for your soul. Let go of energetically draining obligations that bring nothing good into your life. Learn to flow with the cosmic currents and not against them. So, full moon intention, and that was from the Celestial Sage. I know I've mentioned her on here before. She has a YouTube channel and talks about the Schumann resonance, but the Celestial Sage. So the full moon intention: I release all thoughts, habits, behaviors, situations, people, and energies that are no longer serving my highest potential. So the rainbow body, it's from Tibetan Buddhism, and it reveals esoteric teachings of a sacred meditation practice known as Dogen, D-Z-O-G-C-H-E-N, D-Z-O-G-C-H-E-N. So I believe I pronounced it right. I'm pretty positive that's Dogen. When accomplished Dogen masters die, their bodies often dissolve into pure rainbow light, leaving behind no trace. This is known as attainment of the rainbow body or the light body. Masters have been able to perform telepathy, levitate, fly, and pass their body through solid matter. The rainbow body is the fruition of attaining spiritual enlightenment in this lifetime without having to be reborn over again into samsara, the realm of suffering and ignorance in which we all live. The supreme spiritual accomplishment is to practice Dharma in this one precious life and attain enlightenment to further liberate all beings from ignorance, thus leading them to full enlightenment. Dogen is said to be the highest yet quickest path to enlightenment in one lifetime. So when you choose negativity or you engage in fear, the matrix will offer you the opportunity to entertain fear-based energies, thoughts, or narratives. It will offer them on a silver platter, free for the taking. When we are covertly coerced into indulging without inner standing of how we are being spoon-fed, we give implied consent for these energies to infiltrate our being, and the dense energy accumulates like an infection within your system. Negative energy builds up unless realized and released. Unaddressed fear is the foundation for anxiety, panic, and stress. The states of being the dark forces want us to be habitually living in. Bait will continue being offered and by most unknowingly injected like an addiction. Fear rests dormant within most of us until expressed through unconsciousness, panic attacks, uncharacteristic outbursts of anger, or something similar. However, most of the body can host fear energy if chosen. Negative energy is not allowed to enter the heart center or the lungs in passing or in the short term. Chronic heart or breathing conditions may be due to long-term effects of housed fear. In general, these two systems are off limits to the dark forces. Always come back to your breath and your heartbeat in moments of fear. So long as those are stable, you're fine. Then get to work on uncovering the cause of the underlying density, and why I'm continuing to say, stay in your heart center. Our heart energy exists in an other dimensional homeland, activated through singularity. This is a cosmic process of correction that is collapsing all realms into the original template. The 3D experiment cannot maintain itself without divine intervention. Etheric energy has been building up to dissolve the Metatronic grid of limitation. This is the return of full clarity, 2020 vision. So fear weakens the kidneys, stress weakens the heart, anger weakens the liver, grief weakens the lungs, and worry weakens the stomach. Remember, the matrix is designed to keep you distracted, to keep you plugged into the machine. The unaware mind is easily manipulated and tricked. Give a person constant entertainment and they become a mental prisoner. Give them excessive amounts of stimulation and they become controlled by their ego desires. Give them fear and they stay obedient to the system. To break free, we must have the discipline and will to go beyond what keeps our minds enslaved. Jake Woodard. Awakening to your Akashic DNA. Upon incarnation into this reality, you had uploaded the Akashic data of your consciousness into your mind-body avatar complex. By developing heart coherence, which occurs through the process of internalizing polarity, you will find yourself awakening to a great remembrance by embracing the completeness of all things as a part of yourself. This Akashic data is encoded within every cell of your being, just waiting for you to come online and awaken to your multidimensionality. To anchor the activation of your Akashic DNA, you must choose to disidentify from the limiting story you have told yourself to be in order for the intelligent infinity of your true nature to flow through you. Your heart is the portal which allows your Akashic data to come online, and so as you choose to become available to your own heart, simultaneously a vast shift begins to orchestrate in divine timing. So I hope you enjoyed the information that I shared on here today, and I hope this resonates. I will be doing a full moon meditation through YouTube. It's with Moon Omens, so I don't know if anybody happens to hear this today on Monday, September 20th, the evening of the full moon. I think it's at 9:45 Moon Omens live on YouTube. I engage in that as well, in addition to my own meditation practice. But if that's something that you are interested in, it's a global event. So it's a global meditation. And I'm still continuing to keep working on my collection of videos. And hopefully they find you, and maybe it assists with your own healing and connecting to self and connecting to your heart. So I hope everybody's well. Lots of craziness going on around us, and this harvest moon is gonna create some unexpected events, I would imagine. So be on guard, be grounded, stay hydrated. You can find me on my website, jjlotustherapy.com. Namaste.